Any update on the Keffals stuff? I might tweet something out about that later. She said she was going to talk to her lawyer. I know she received the cease and desist on... She acknowledged receipt of the cease and desist on the 2nd, December 2nd. So it was 3 weeks ago. I don't know how long I'll let her float on that until I move to lawsuit. Or, yeah, we'll see. Any new communication behind the scene? Nope. She just said that her response to my lawyer was, I've received this letter. I'm currently seeking the advice of legal counsel. I'll get back to you shortly. But it's been like 3 weeks, so I don't know what. Why sue her? I don't want to. I just want her to make a public retraction of the statements that she's made so that I can take those retractions and go to any journalists that have published defamatory claims about me and say, hey, look at this. She retracted this. I need you to retract it now. I need retractions because like, it was like, it's okay when there's like, when stuff is like people talking shit on Twitter and people being defamatory or whatever on Kiwi Farms, like I don't care about that shit. It's whatever. It's all internet memes. But the issue with Keffals is the shit that she was saying, like her friends were trying to get, one, some of it got published in mainstream media articles. And then two, people were trying to use that to like vandalize my Wikipedia article. I don't want people to Google me and see like Washington Post stories mentioning me hate rating people. Shit like that. That's not acceptable. Finding it on like Twitter accounts is whatever, fuck them. But like mainstream media posts with that type of negativity about me, absolutely not. Didn't you have trouble finding a law firm that represented you for the Aiden Paladin stuff? Would a firm take this? The Aiden Paladin stuff was different because I just wanted to destroy her life. I didn't care about the validity of the suit. I wanted to destroy her life. That was different. And the law firm that I contacted for that was really uncomfortable with that because they felt like she wasn't like mentally stable enough. That it was just not something they were interested in. I was super blunt with the law firm too. I was like, you know, I don't care what your guys is like. I'll pay the retainer, I'll pay the court costs or whatever. I just want to like ruin this person's life. And they were like, well, we're not really comfortable with that. And I was like, oh, okay. But with this, my claims are like much stronger, right? I sent them a whole bunch of evidence to review. I picked the 4 strongest defamatory claims that she made. One of which she like clearly contradicted publicly. And then I illustrated the articles. This is where the defamatory claims are published. Like, and these are where they exist on the internet. And this is what she said. This is what she said. What she said she lied. Here's the contradiction. And so there's just like 4 things I sent. I think I made 4 requests where it's like, I need you to like publicly retract these things. One was that like, I think, what were they? One was me ever making 41% jokes. I've never done that in my life. Making transphobic jokes. One was calling her a rapist. Never did that ever. Another was saying that I directed a hate raid. Never did that ever. And the other one was saying I had a really close and friendly relationship with the owner of Kiwi Farms. That's also not true. And she publicly admitted that she was lying on that one. But I think those are the 4 things that I want her to like make a public statement saying, hey, please, or hey, I said these things about Stephen Bonnell. They weren't true, or I was, you know, misunderstanding at the time and blah, blah, blah. I just need like that public statement. Isn't this new lawyer down for ruining Keffals? No, it's not about ruining anybody. This isn't like a ruining thing. This is like I have like an actual explicitly stated goal that like has a legitimate purpose that I need like some response on. Like that's like the goal. If she publicly retracts what she said, do you think those writers will also retract their statements in the article? Maybe. I'll email the writers and then I'll say like, hey, can you guys like amend this or add a note here? And hopefully with a statement from her, they would do that. What happens if she makes those statements publicly before the lawsuit happens? Does it just go away? Well, there's no lawsuit right now. It's just it's a cease and desist with a request for retraction. So right now there's nothing. But if she doesn't do it, or she takes her time responding, or she doesn't respond or whatever, then we serve her papers for, what is it, an arraignment? I don't know what the first part of a lawsuit is, where the judge decides if they like whether there's any merit to the case or some shit. I don't know how I don't know how any of that shit works in Canada, but my lawyer does.